Welcome to your own YouTube channel, Solution for All. Friends, we all know that lightning and thunderstorm both happen in rainy season. We also know that lightning and thunderstorm both happen at same time, but in rainy season you might have observed that light comes first and then we hear the sound of thunderstorm. So you might have heard also that the speed of light is more than the speed of sound. Yes, you are correct. Speed of light is 300000000 means ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. Fine. So 30 crore meter per second speed of light is there. You know that the distance between the sun and the earth, it is also a vast distance, and when we find it, we find that it is 150 million kilometer. You know that total seconds in a year, that is 3153600, and the mass of Uranus, if you want to read, you have to take total 1 minute time to read such a big number. Now what you think, that can you easily read these numbers and can you easily keep these numbers in mind? It is very difficult, and that's why we try to find something, some pattern. That pattern can easily understandable, and that pattern can easily be acceptable to everyone. So this speed of light, we can write it 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Fine. We can write this as 1.5 multiplied by 10 raised to 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 10 raised to 8 kilometer. This we can write 3.1536 multiplied by 10 raised to 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6. This you can write 8.68 multiplied by 10 raised to 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 3, 15 plus 3, 18 plus 3, 21 plus 3, 24 and 125. 10 raised to 25. Now you might be thinking that what I am doing, this I have written this number 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 6, 10 raised to 25. These are nothing, these are called exponents. Fine, these are called exponents, exponential form. This we have written numbers, write the big number in exponential form. So these are exponential forms. So today we are going to know more about exponential form. Fine. Friends, I have taken a number. Here it is 100,000 and I want to write it in exponential form. So how can I write? See, on 1 there are 5 zeros. 5 zeros are there. So you can write it in the form of 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10. That you have already read in junior classes. So 10 you will write for 5 times. You are writing 10 for 5 times. So we can write it as 10 raised to 5. Here this 10 is called base and this 5 is called exponent. Fine. 10 is called base, 5 is called exponent. Now I am taking one more example like 128. You all know that prime factorization, right? So first of all, we will prime factorize 128 and we'll see what is coming. To first smallest prime number we will take. So it is 64, then again 2, 32, then again 2, 16, then 8, then 4, then 2, then 1. Till 1 you have to do this division. So 128, you can write 128 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times you have to write 2. 2 multiplied by 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 2. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here 2 are multiplied by 7 times. 2 is multiplied by 7 times. So we can write 2 raised to 7. So here 2 is called base and this 7 is called exponent. Fine. So you have to check that whose number repetition is there. This 2's repetition is there. So 2 is the base. And how many times it is repeated? 7 times it is repeated. So 7 is exponent. Here 10 is repeated again and again. So 10 is the base. And how many times 10 is repeated? 5 times repeated. So 5 is exponent. This is the short form. Now I am writing one number like 326000000. So it will be difficult to keep in mind that how many zeros are there, and it will be difficult to recall. So if we write it in this form, 3.26 multiplied by 10 raised to 7, we can easily keep it in mind. Okay, 3.26 multiplied by 10 raised to 7. So when we want to make our calculation easy, when we want to keep all things in mind so that recalling is easy, that time we use exponents, exponential forms. Now see the other examples. Friends, we have seen a big number in exponential form. Now I want to see that if a number is already in exponential form, how can I expand it? So 3 raised to 5 means 3, you will multiply 3 for 5 times. Fine. Now check what is the result. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 27 multiplied by 9. We will check what is coming. 9 7s are 63, 3, and 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 6, that is 24. So 243 we are getting, means 3 raised to 5 is equal to 243. By this way you can expand an exponential form into a general form. Now I am taking another example like -1 raised to 3. Fine. -1 raised to 3 means -1 multiplied by -1 multiplied by -1. This time what you have to do, now check. You know that minus multiplication is plus. Fine. So when you multiply these two, you will get 1 multiplied by 1, that is 1, and minus multiplication by multiplication, that is plus. So it will be plus 1. Now another is there, -1. So it will be plus 1 multiplied by -1 plus multiplication plus multiply by minus, that is minus. So here -1. Now take another example. I am taking here minus 2 raised to 4. Fine. Now check. Minus 2 multiply by minus 2 multiply by minus 2 multiply by minus 2. So you know that minus minus multiplication is plus. So we will make the pair of these two. So minus minus multiplication, that is plus, and 2 2s are 4. Here again minus minus multiplication is plus and 2 2s are 4. Now plus plus multiplication is plus. So answer will be plus 16. 4 4s are 16. Fine. So friends, have you observed the pattern? Now see this exponent. This exponent is an odd number. And observe this exponent. This exponent is an even number. So by this example we can come to the conclusion that when you multiply a minus number odd times, that time you will get result in minus, and when you multiply a minus number by even times, you will get plus result. So you can say that minus 1 raised to n is equal to minus 1 if n is an odd number. Fine. If n is an odd number. And minus 1 raised to m is equal to plus 1 if m is an even number. Fine. So if exponent is odd, in case of minus base, you will get result in minus. If exponent is even on a minus base, you will get result plus. Another way, this is plus multiplication of plus, that is plus, minus multiplication of minus, that is also plus, but when plus multiply by minus, we always get minus. This is the basic rule that you have to keep in mind. Fine. Now friends, we will see multiplying powers with the same base. I have taken one example, 2 raised to 3 multiply by 2 raised to 4. Fine. Here base 2 and 2. Base is same, but powers or exponents, same thing is there. So powers are different. So what should we do? Now first expand it. Expand, then 2 raised to 3, that means 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2. 2 raised to 4, so 4 times 2 multiplication. Fine. Now count how many times repetition of number 2 is there. You will get 7 times. So we can write 2 raised to 7. Now compare this number and this number. So what are you getting? We can say that 2 raised to 3 multiply by 2 raised to 4 is equal to 2 raised to 3 plus 4, that is 2 raised to 7. So if we have to come to the conclusion that how can we find a specific general formula. So how can we find the formula? We can write base as A and power as M. Find multiply by base A raised to M plus N. This is the formula of A raised to M multiply by A raised to N is equal to A raised to M plus N. This formula you can apply for any base and any power or exponent. Fine. Base should be same, powers are different, so power will be added in case of multiplication. Fine. The second case is that dividing powers with the same base. Here I have taken one example, 3 raised to 9 divided by 3 raised to 5. So how can we write? We can write 3 for 9 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and divided by 3 raised to 5. So 3 for 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know that we can cancel numerator and denominator if it is possible. So 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3. So these 5 3's can be cancelled. What will be here? 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. Don't think that this is 0 because here everyone's place it is 1. So final denominator will be 1, that we are taking okay. If we are not taking, that is also fine. So 3 for 4 times, that is 3 raised to 4. Now compare these two. So you can tell that 3 raised to 9 divided by 3 raised to 5 is equal to 3 raised to 9 minus 5 is equal to 3 raised to 4. So when we come to the general formula, we can write a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n, where m is greater than n. M is greater than n means before division sign power should be more than the after division sign. Fine. The third law of exponent is taking power of a power. So I am taking one example here, 5 raised to 2 and whole raised to 2. So you can write it in this manner, 5 raised to 2 multiply by 5 raised to 2. Now you will apply the formula, base same base, and multiplication is there, means you have to add the exponents or power. So it will be 5 raised to 2 plus 2, that is 5 raised to 4. So now just check this one and this one, compare these two. You can write 5 raised to 2 and whole raised to 2, that is 5 raised to 2 multiply by 2, that is 5 raised to 4. I am taking one more example, like 2 raised to 3 and whole raised to 4. Fine. So how can we write it? 2 raised to 3 multiply by 2 raised to 3 multiply by 2 raised to 3 multiply by 2 raised to 3. Now same base and multiplication is there. We will simply add the exponents, powers. So 2 raised to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 2 raised to 12. Now compare this one and this one. You will get that 2 raised to 3 whole raised to multiply by 4, that is 2 raised to 12. Fine. So general formula will be a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to 2 and a raised to mn. Fine.